Coaches around the league have learned all your tendencies, and let's face it, playing for as long as he has takes a toll on the body.
Here's the starting group for Portland. We've got Klingon, Jeremy Grant out there with Toumani Camara. Then it's Denny Avdia, and it's Sissoko in at the 2-guard. And for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. Zach LaVine out there with Russell Westbrook. A good chunk of the season is past us now, Grant. I'd imagine the wear and tear is adding up for some players.
Yeah, it varies from guy to guy. You know, vets are usually dealing with something just from playing so many years. But, B.A., the rookies, they're learning now what it takes to be in NBA condition.
Great positioning on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Here's Sissoko. They set a pick. The 3-ball. Offensive board. Hey, puts up a 3. Knocks down the triple. Now Westbrook. Outside Murray. Pass to DeRozan. Guarded by Klingon. Klingon with the block. And he's able to get it back. It's good. We played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Camara. Back to Avdia. Inside. Here's Grant. Avdia outside. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it in from the elbow. Rebound by Sacramento. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Portland this season.
They'll be looking to impose their will against this team, something they couldn't achieve last season.
Now here's DeRozan. 17 points in his last outing. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Defensive foul.
Sacramento shooting their first foul shot of the night.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 1, DeMar DeRozan.
That's good from DeRozan. Some nice signs of progress for the Blazers last season.
And from that, renewed contracts for head coach Chauncey Billups and the front office. This is a young team that competes and shows a bright future.
Now here's Grant. He played a great game against Golden State.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Westbrook. DeRozan outside. Fires from the wing. Avdia pulls it in.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Grant misses from short range.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
Westbrook outside. Murray from outside. Buries it from 3.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
Avdia, screen on LaVine. Pass to Grant. Portland needs to get off a shot here. Here's Klingon. No problem on the jumper in close.
When you're facing a guy as massive as Klingon, you really have to be smart about boxing him out. I mean, he is so good on the offensive boards to be so young.
LaVine can't hit. Blazers trail by 5. Pass to Avdia. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And he stays with it. Now here's Camara. And here's Grant, defended by Murray. Fades back. The rebound by Murray.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
It's tipped. 13 feet out. LaVine gets the bucket.
Yeah, LaVine can make that adjustment. He doesn't have to get into the paint to score.
Outside Kamara. Pass to Avdia. Here's Sissoko. Here's Kamara. Defended by DeRozan. And here's Grant. And he lays it up and in.
Yeah, he needed that bucket to show there isn't a lid on there.
The Kings lead by 5. Now here's LaVine. Fires for 3. Ooh, LaVine with another miss.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Back to Avdia. Pass to Graham. The shot, no good.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for him.
And that doesn't go either for LaVine.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Here's Avdia. Up top, Grant. Beyond the arc. Grant can't get that one to fall.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today. Oh, and Murray makes this look all too easy. Superb at throwing it down with some power.
Now here's Avdia. Last game, 26 points for him. Clinging with a screen. Westbrook against Avdia. Shoots over Westbrook. Avdia, good.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
DeRozan outside. Back to Westbrook. Sacramento passing it around. Here's the pick. Down low. Grant against Murray. Grant, the pass to Sissoko. Pass to Klingon. Avdia from outside. Rebound by Sacramento. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
There was just no sense of urgency to hit the offensive glass. They have to be disappointed in the lack of second chance points.
Well, after getting hammered on the boards in that one, you'd expect them to make some adjustments. Let's see what they've got.
Here's DeRozan. Banked it in off the glass. DeRozan's got 5 points.
And that's where the frame of DeRozan comes into play. So good at bodying up to get his.
Outside Kamara. Avdia outside. Back to Kamara. Takes the 3. Here's Klingon. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
Westbrook with it. In his last outing, 8 points for him. DeRozan down low. Got it. And that's now 7 points for DeMar DeRozan.
And DeRozan, just so crafty on those moves, slips right through the contact for the finish.
Well, one thing's certain about Donovan Klingon. He is going to be a defensive menace for years to come, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he is a 7'2" monster, and he casts a long shadow in the paint. And for his size, he has the agility to hold up better than most centers further out.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Pass to Sissoko. And here's Klingon for 3. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. Right wing. DeRozan outside. Outside Murray. Westbrook taking his time here. DeRozan outside. Portland with a rebound. Klingon's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Avdia. Out to the right wing. Right side Kamara. And here's Grant from the arc. Rebound by Sacramento.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
Murray finds DeRozan. DeRozan, a screen on Avdia. Now here's Murray. Let's go with a three. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one. Blazers trail by 10. Pass to Sissoko. Back to Avdia. Outside Kamara from the arc. He drops it from range.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. Then for Portland, Murray's checked in for Kamara, and Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Sissoko. And so here's Sacramento. 7-point differential. Eubanks the screen. Fires the three. And it's Malik Monk with the three.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Outside Sharpe. And there's the screen. Takes a three. Ellis with a rebound. Sacramento leading by 10. Monk passes to Schroeder. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Sacramento?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
And he makes a first. Levine, he's checked in for Ellis. And the Blazers making a change here. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Blazers trail by 11. On the wing, Murray. He's covered by Levine. Here's Sharpe. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharpe hammer at home.
Here's Schroeder. 17 points for him. Last game against the Timberwolves in Minnesota. Sinks the tray. Monk's got 6 points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Sharpe, no good. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Kings. Leading by 12. Eubanks, the pass to Monk. Drives to the hoop. Over Sharpe. Again, the Kings score.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Well, the Trailblazers shooting 33% in the first quarter. Monk against Sharpe. Achua with a steal. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Eubanks. No made baskets yet. Monk into the lane. Outside Levine. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Achua. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. And the Kings lead by 16.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
And so it's Sacramento in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Kings really take control here.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Well, it's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent offensively. I love what they are doing right now.
Achua is out there with Drew Eubanks. Then it's Malik Monk. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Schroeder in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Outside Achua. Monk finds Achua. And it's in there. Achua's got his second bucket of the night.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Here's Sharp. They kick it out to Murray. Here's Cook. Over Levine. Achua with the rebound.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And here's Monk. Give him 8. Back to Achua. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Williams is checked in for Portland.
Shooting 1.
And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help. He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Now here's Levine.
Oh, nice! Wow! And that's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Here's Rupert. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Schroeder against Sharp. Stolen by Schroeder. Pass to Monk. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Here's Rupert. Yet to see a basket. Now Williams. Shoots over Monk. Buries the easy one.
Williams.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Levine surveys the D. The 3. The shot off that time.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
Williams passes to Murray. Outside Sharp. Pass to Rupert. 6 on the shot clock. Achua with a steal. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Murray. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Portland Trailblazers, in year 3 of a rebuild, wins are hard to come by in the loaded West. But acquiring young, talented players like Denny Avdia is a nice start. He said, quote, "The team is young, we're real athletic, we all compete, everybody wants to work and wants to improve." Back to you guys.
Young and hungry. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Monk. Give him 8. Clock at 4. Jacks up at 3. The rebound by Murray.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Williams passes to Murray. Over to the wing. Eubanks defending. Fader on the way. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Sacramento leading by 17. It's Monk on the wing. Coming off a 16-point game against Minnesota. And it's going to be a 3-second call. A moment here to see the numbers for Shaedon Sharpe.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. DeRozan is checked in for Sacramento. And quickly, the 2K leaderboard showing the teams blocking the most shots over the last month. The Trailblazers in second.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
Blazers trail by 17. Avdia outside. Clinging with a screen. Avdia against Levine. Here's Klingon. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Portland shooting their first free throw of the evening. Keegan Murray's checked in for Sacramento. Russell Westbrook comes in for Schroeder.
Klingon.
Find the lane.
Shooting.
Find the lane.
Just one.
Legs, when you look at the maturation of Deni Avdia, just how good you think he can be.
Well, Brian, he is living up to being a top 10 pick. He has an all-around game, and more than anything, it's the force that he plays with. He is proving to be a real difference maker.
Always ready to fire. Murray brings a lot of value in catch-and-shoot situations.
Pass to Avdia. Here's Sissoko. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Connects from downtown. Sissoko's got 6.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now here's DeRozan. He has 7. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Here's Sharpe. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Now here's Achua. 13-point lead. Levine passes to Murray. Now Achua. The 3 is up. And another Sacramento 3.
The passing hasn't been a focus for Murray, but being able to participate in ball movement will be key for him.
Inside. And Avdia with the basket on the assist from Sharpe. Sharpe's got 3 assists in the game.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Now here's Levine. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. The 3 from DeRozan. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Klingon's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Sharpe. Here's Sissoko. 6 points for him. Outside Sharpe. From behind the arc. Hauled in by the Kings. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. DeRozan outside. Pass to Murray. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Achua. Yep, count it. Achua's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort. Look at a guy like Jaden McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of want-to, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
So both teams making some changes here. So it's Portland now. They trail by 16. Pass to Graham. Avdia from outside. Nope, that doesn't drop. He's now 3 for 8 in the contest. Sacramento has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Outside Monk. Step back shot. Westbrook can't hit.
Yeah, and you expect him to make that one. I'm sure he expects it as well.
Here's Sissoko. 6 points for him. Up top, Avdia. Pounded by Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Avdia against Westbrook. They get it back. Here's Klingon. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Klingon's got 5 points now in the quarter. Outside Murray. To the inside. Here's DeRozan. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Here's Sissoko. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Pass to Avdia. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Sacramento leading by 16. Outside Monk. Pass to Westbrook. 3-pointer. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Avdia passes to Graham. And it's in, off the glass.
Assist from
Grant's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, he's mostly a 3-and-D guy, but Grant showed you he can also score in the paint.
Monk passes to Murray. Westbrook against Avdia. Westbrook with the miss.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
This is how dangerous Grant is inside. Even when you're right up on him, he can still score.
Down low. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Kamara. Avdia outside. Launches a 3. Trailblazers keep it alive. Back to Grant. Pass to Sissoko. 6 to shoot. He shoots a 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Murray's got 4 rebounds in the game. Westbrook outside. Outside Monk. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Step back and fire. And he gets it to go off the front iron. DeRozan's got 13. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 16-point game. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
A big difference in that one. Their ability to convert from range. By and large, they took some really good shots.
They move the ball well, and let's face it, they've got plenty of pure shooters on that roster.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Grant.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Westbrook outside. No good on the three. Blazers trail by 16. Pass to Avdia. Back to Grant. Launches it. Kept alive. Here's Sissoko. Now here's Avdia. Pounded by Westbrook. The three. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Not going to go that time. And so it's the up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And looking at the Rockets matchup, no one can play a perfect game. So they'll have to do a few things to come close. Taking good shots, communicating well defensively, and outwork those guys across from you, Shaq. Word.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Kings.
Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're hitting the three major E's: effective, efficient, and entertaining.
I like the way you did that.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, DeMar DeRozan has been exceptional here, guys.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Blazers trail by 14. Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Jeremy Grant out there with Toumani Camara. Then there's Avdia, then there's Klingon, and it's Sissoko in at the 2.
Jeremy Grant, look at those ups.
And legs the impact of Toumani Camara, a big reason the Blazers have been ahead of schedule.
Yeah, Brian, he is a classic example of a guy who doesn't need the ball to make a big impact on your team. He does all of the little things that help you win.
A coach's dream, making a name for himself now.
Leaves a lot of skin on the floor.
Now here's Grant. Pass to Avdia. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. And here we go, Sacramento on the fast break. DeRozan outside. Tries from 6 feet. DeRozan getting his feet wet in the paint.
Yeah, one of the elite scorers in the league. DeRozan can beat you at all 3 levels.
Pass to Sissoko. To the paint. And he makes it on the layup. Klingon's got 13.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Blazers trail by 12. Grant, left side. Pass to Klingon. Off the outside. From deep. Hits the trifecta. He's got 10.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
DeRozan down low. Camara covering. And it's DeRozan missing.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Sissoko passes to Avdia. Outside Kamara. On the wing, Grant. Shot clock at 6. Over Murray. Off the left rim and out.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Pass to DeRozan. DeRozan pushes through the contact.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
Here's Sissoko. He's got 6. Avdia from outside. Second chance effort. And they pick up 2. Klingen's got 4 points this quarter.
And I know Coach is loving this. The big rookie Klingen attacking on offense and showing no mercy.
Avdia from outside. He buries it from 3.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
In order to cut into a lead the way that they have, you must be outstanding on both ends.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 17. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Kamara. Pass to Klingen. Now Avdia. Outside Kamara. Now Grant. There's the 3. To the left side wing. Portland moving it around. Back to Kamara. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Sacramento. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Kicks it to DeRozan. Here's the 3. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Keegan Murray wants to excel at both ends, and he said, quote, "My defense wasn't where it needed to be, so I got a little faster, a little stronger, tried to figure out how to be physical defensively and be effective. Them trusting me to guard helps the other guys so they can focus more on offense." Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Pass to Klingen. Out of bounds. It'll be King's ball. Over the past month, these front court players have been money at the line. Jeremy Grant, 3rd.
And you really have to love the confidence of this group at the free throw line. We haven't seen them struggle from there the way many bigs do.
It was more prevalent to see big guys struggle from the free throw line in a different era. Not anymore. This list proves that.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Klingen. Oh, he packs it down right on top of Keegan Murray.
Yeah, a statement play by the rookie Klingen, using his size to rattle the rim.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
Well, and how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
You know, I heard Steve Kerr talking about this concept, the ball and stick theory, Tim, that some guys just have natural hand-eye coordination and will excel at any sport. You agree with that?
Completely agree. Typically, we think of athletic ability involving speed or quickness or verticality, but I think that hand-eye is critical and counts just as much as those other traits.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Avdia, good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And it's the Kings with the ball. 3-point lead. Inside. Stolen. Now here's Klingon. Pounded by Westbrook. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Taking 2 shots.
Throw good, Avdia. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Westbrook outside. 4-3. Rebounded by Kamara. Portland has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Kamara's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Well, they've shown great determination, and that speaks to the overall character of this team.
Now here's Levine. Pass to Murray. DeRozan right side. Just 5 on the clock. And rejected. Now Kamara. Here's Avdia. Count it. And now a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Sacramento has got nothing to fall here in the 3rd. 0 for 4. Outside Levine. To stop the run. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
The outside to the inside. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
First, Klingon screens the defender out of the play and then capitalizes.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. The Kings making a switch here. Kings trail by 5. Pass to DeRozan. Achua with a screen on Grant. DeRozan outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Levine for 3. The triple goes for Levine.
A terrific find by DeRozan. His court awareness is really impressive.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Here's Avdia, and he jams it home with authority.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Now here's Schroeder. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. DeRozan against Grant. Steps back and fires. Portland grabs the miss. Klingon's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Off the outside, pass to Grant. Portland moving it around. Off the outside, puts up a 3. Knocks down the long J. Avdia's got 17 now, just in the second half.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Schroeder passes to Levine. Now DeRozan. He's covered by Grant. to Levine. Pass to DeRozan. The three is up. Portland with a rebound. Avdia's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Grant outside. From about 16, and he can't make that one in. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 7. Tim, when you think of versatile utility forwards in this league, Jeremy Grant fits the mold.
Well, he came into the league as just a hustle player, Brian, but then he worked to enhance his skill level. He has been a quality player on both ends for over a decade.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Some changes for Sacramento. Eubanks comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Ellis is subbed in for Levine. Trailblazers lead by 5. Avdia with it. 24 points for him. Outside Sharp. Fires from deep. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
First trip to the line for him here. And he hits the first of 3. As Shaedon Sharp continues to develop, he's proven that he's more than just a high flyer, Grant.
Yeah, we've seen the vicious dunks, but he's also got a pretty good touch as well. The upside potential for him is sky high.
He hits the second from the line. And one thing's for sure, Tim. Shaedon Sharp, one of the most electrifying athletes in the NBA.
Yeah, B.A., he is a highlight reel every single night with plenty of runway left in front of him. I am curious to see what he'll look like when he's a finished product.
The last one's off. They'll settle for 2.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Shaedon Sharp. That's his first foul of the game. Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. .121 left in the third quarter. Outside Schroeder. Clock at 6. Counted from distance. Schroeder's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Outside Murray. Schroeder against Sharp. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Sharp's got 8.
And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
Pass to Eubanks. And here's Monk. 40 seconds left in the third quarter here. Achua with a screen on Sharp. Throws it up high. Intercepted. Murray with it. Now guarded by Monk. Murray shot is good. And now it's an 8-point Portland lead.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Avdia against Schroeder. Pass to Ellis. 3-pointer. That shot off the mark. Denny Avdia making it happen for the Trailblazers. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Zach LaVine out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then it's Drew Eubanks. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Schroeder in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Sharp against Schroeder. Pass to Rupert. The rebound by Eubanks.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Here's Monk. That drops. And it comes off an assist from LaVine. That's 12 points for Malik Monk.
Are you serious? What a sweet move. Broke his ankles on that one.
Avdia against LaVine. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Trailblazers.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And I'd say offensive rebounding has also been a big factor as well. And not just getting the boards, but more importantly, converting those into second chance points.
Free throw good, Avdia. Kings trail by 7. Pass to Eubanks. Now here's Monk. Back to Eubanks. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, PA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Sharp. To the wing on the left. Here's Rupert. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Murray. Over Achiuwa. Achiuwa with the rebound. Achiuwa's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Monk. Pass to LaVine. Here's Schroeder from downtown. That drops. And it comes off an assist from LaVine. LaVine's got 3 assists now in this one. The Trailblazers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Outside Sharp. Fires top of the key. Achiuwa with the rebound. The Kings trailing. Right side Schroeder. Outside Monk. To take the lead. It's not going to go for him.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
LaVine against Avdia. Portland moving it around. Back to Sharp. Eubanks defending. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Trailblazers lead by 4. And Doug Christie has called a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
Fans, get on up and start moving with your mascot.
Some changes for Sacramento. Saric checks in for Eubanks, and DeRozan is subbed in for Achiuwa. And also a switch here for Portland. Klingen's checked in, and let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Doug Christie said to his team. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's DeRozan. Ooh, stolen by Murray. It's Sharp on the wing, covered by Schroeder. And there it is for him.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Schroeder against Sharp. Outside Levine. Sends it home from three-point land.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Portland leading by 3. Here's Rupert. Pass to Klingon. Here's Sharp. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
After a forgettable first half, he is turning it on now. You love to see this kind of resilience.
Here's Levine, defended by Avdia. DeRozan down low. He's against Murray. Too easy for DeRozan.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Pass to Sharp. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, Klingon is a smart player with underrated passing skills, not just a big body out there.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Takes the 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. They kick it out to Murray. Takes a 3. And again with the rebound. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass. Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Schroeder passes to DeRozan. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Wow, look at the handles on DeMar.
And here's Sharp off the outside. Klingon with a screen. Avdia against Levine. 6 to shoot. Here's Sharp. There's the drive. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
On the wing, Levine. Rejected by Klingon. To the middle. Here's Sharp. And a two-handed jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Now Schroeder. DeRozan right side. Over Murray. And that one's good. DeRozan's got 12 points in just the second half.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And some changes here for Portland. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Murray. Kamara comes in for Sharp. And it's Sissoko in for Rupert. Avdia passes to Grant. Westbrook against Avdia. Puts it up. Portland, no good that time either. Oh, nice shot by Klingon.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Kings trail by 9. DeRozan outside. Back to Westbrook. Westbrook with a screen on Grant. DeRozan outside. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Here's Sissoko. Avdia outside. Grant outside. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass on the layup. And now an 11-point Trailblazer lead.
Yeah, great awareness from Grant. Detects an opening inside and converts.
On the wing, Levine. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
You know, Zach LaVine is so energetic out there on the floor. You gotta love a guy who consistently plays at a very high effort level like that.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Levine. Portland leading by 9. Pass to Kamara. Now here's Grant. Grant with a screen on Westbrook. Avdia outside. Offensive rebound. Outside for Grant. The three-pointer off the mark. For Sacramento, they've gone 8 of 12 so far here in the 4th. Levine with it. Guarded now by Klingon. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
You know, I love the resilience. After struggling in the first half, he has turned it on.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your team.
1 shot.
Zach LaVine. 1 shot.
Portland leading by 6. Here's Sissoko. Pass to Avdia. Outside Kamara. Here's Sissoko. Portland moving it around. And here's Grant from the arc. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
DeRozan outside. They set the pick. Outside Westbrook. Clock at 6. Let's loose for 3. Money from 3.
This is Westbrook's competitive drive being the difference maker. He never, ever backs down.
Here's Grant. Yes, sir! From 13 feet.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Levine. Oh, Levine burns him inside.
Oh, you have to applaud Levine's work ethic. He gives his all to find points for his team.
Now Grant. Avdia outside. Ball stolen. Right side Levine. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
Grant. Levine rips down the board. On offense here are the Kings. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Westbrook to take the lead. It's good from beyond the arc.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Now here's Avdia. Tipped. 1:21 left to play in the fourth quarter. Now Levine. He lets it go. Oh, can't hit the jumper.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Grant. Oh, he can't get the layup.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Here's Grant. The 8-footer. Oh, it's off.
He's been way off the mark in this second half. Just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
13.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for your Kings, Russell Westbrook.
Shooting two.
Taking 2 shots.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5. Absolutely no room for error.
Everything has to almost fall perfectly for them to pull this out.
Yeah, the defender got a little bit over-aggressive guarding Grant there.
Shooting for Portland, Jeremy Grant. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so Grant nails them both.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a 1-possession game.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a 3 here and then count on them to miss free throw.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
Yeah, to tie it up, absolutely. Let's see what they run here.
Here's Sissoko. Shoots a 3. the long ball, no good. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Shooting for Sacramento, Russell Westbrook. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, analytics aside, players making important free throws is always valued by their team.
And so it's Sacramento with the W. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Russell, this was a high-level back-and-forth basketball game. What's the mentality that got you the win?
We'll go get it. We're going to compete at a high level. When you live for games like this as a competitor, come out and compete, and I look forward to it every single time.
And we live to watch games like this. Thanks, Russell.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Zach LaVine.